11. Topic for this video log is brakes. Big brakes. Well, not big brakes, but all kinds of brakes. Guess I could turn the radio off. So we got my AP Racing Sprint big brake kit installed on Sunday. Of course, we ran into a big issue. I didn't read the instructions too well on the bleeding procedure, and we ended up bleeding the system 3 or 4 times and still getting air, which was highly annoying. The reason we kept getting all this air is because the new calipers have bleed nipples on both sides. So you need to bleed the inside nipple first and then bleed the outside nipple. So air got trapped in the caliper, and I had to double pump really to get any noticeable pressure. Highly annoying. My buddy that helped me install it was about to kill me, but we got it done. Now, post-install, now that it's working, pedal is firm as hell. You know, we did stainless steel lines at the same time, and the pedal is just crazy firm. It was at first it was like an on-off button. It was just, you barely touched it and you really got instant feedback. I bed them in the other day, and they're a little bit better now. They're not so touchy, but there's still a wild improvement over stock. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? What street he turned down. It wasn't even a street. So the brakes are bedded in, everything's fine. Got a bunch of cyclists. So I'm all ready for my track day. I'm excited. You know, I would have liked to do an oil cooler, but I didn't get, I ran out of time. It's coming up a couple weekends. So my impression of the Sprint AP Racing Sprint kit, it's fantastic. I mean, the pads are so thick, and the pads aren't crazy expensive. I went with the Hawk HPS's for daily driving, and then the Fedora, or however the hell you pronounce it, DS3000s for the street, or for the track, I'm sorry. So it'll be interesting to see how well they do on the track with fade and whatnot, if they fade, if not. And there really isn't, that I can tell, a better brake kit other than the AP Racing Formula kit for the track, it seems. There's a Willwood kit, but people have been saying that they're having issues with reliability in Willwood. So I can't really suggest that from all the comments made that they're having reliability issues. this light unless I drift it. Not gonna happen. Not today. So, other than that, there's Brembo. I'm trying to think who else. Your other option is to get some upgraded rotors and upgraded pads and keep the stock system, which a lot of people suggest because it's a low-cost option for somebody that's not going to hit the track all the time. You know, they just want to hit the track every once in a while. The downside to that is if you eat them up a lot, you know, if you're at the track a lot, you're not going to have anything to show for it afterwards. You're gonna melt the dust seals, the dust boots, almost guaranteed. And that's all I've read, is that, you know, the stock dust boots, you're gonna have tons of issues. But, you know, what do I know? I haven't even been on the track yet, so take my word with some salt, because I'm not an expert in brakes. But overall, I'm excited. I really like the AP Racing kit. I mean, there's a reason why I bought it. So many people have said that it's a fantastic kit for the car. It was made for the car. It's not a kit that was made for the WRX that just happened to fit the car, which seems to be the case with the Willwoods. And a Willwood rep even said, you know, don't use the kit made for the WRX, because you will overheat it and kill it, which I thought was kind of insane, considering the WRX has more horsepower, weighs more. I mean, why would you overheat a kit designed for a heavier car with a lighter car? I don't understand that thought process. You'd think a bigger brake kit designed for a big heavy car would handle a smaller car no problem, but again, not a brake expert, I don't know. Overall noise, there's J-hooks in the rotors, and what that means is you get better bite, supposedly. Initial bite. But they can be a little noisy. It sounds like crickets when you drive. Similar to if you were out in the country driving through and there was a field on the left and the right side of you and there are crickets chirping. That's exactly what it sounds like. It's okay because I got my windows up and no radio, and I can't really hear it. I hardly ever have my windows up with no radio, so that's not too big of a problem for me. But for others, that sound might annoy them if they constantly have their windows down with no music. But for me, you know, function over form at this point. I'd rather have high performance brakes than really quiet, crappy brakes. Stopping from a high speed is much improved. Once you got above 80 in this car, the stock brakes were really scary at high speed. Now I can tell you that they slow down a hell of a lot better. I'm not getting any shakes or any vibrations when I hit the brakes. You know, from that rotor design, it's nice and smooth. Overall, I'm impressed. I really do enjoy the brakes, and I think it was a good investment. I used Super Blue fluid. We'll see how that holds up for the track. I don't think we're going to have any issues with it boiling. Mostly because the rotor is just crazy thick. I mean, there's a lot of heat. You know, it can put up with a lot of heat, whereas the stock one's just comments. I'm open to suggestions. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll